No opportunity wasted. That's what the next 24 to 36 hours is going to be titled. We have a few days without the kids. It's Labor Day weekend, and we are going to play some poker. Try to work up that main event buy-in. Achieve the lifelong goal of playing in the main event. $10,000 buy-in. Oh man, what a dream that would be. So we're heading up to Graton Casino. I got a one room booked for tonight, so I'm gonna go play some no limit cash game. Looks like there might be a tournament tomorrow morning at 10, like $100 buy-in. Could probably win a quick grand there. Who knows, win a bad beat, get my main event buy-in just in one weekend. So let's roll. I'm happy to be back on the Shaun's Poker Adventures. Haven't done one of these videos in a while, but it should be a good time. Never been to Graton. I love hitting a new casino. I have no history of bad stuff going on, so start fresh. Let's win a lot of money. So we're gonna, it's probably about an hour drive up there, up in Santa Rosa area. So I'll check in a little bit. It should be a fun time. All right, let's go, baby. Gonna go to the car, have a little lunch. I'm on the 816 limit list. After all, I am a limit specialist, so I'm here. Feels like it's about 100 degrees out. It's super cool in there. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt. I might need to bring a hoodie or something. It's a little chilly, but I'm gonna fill my belly and then win a bunch of money. Sound good? Sound good. It's a hot one out here. The casino is freezing, but outside it is hot. Just checked into the Oxford Suites. Yeah, buddy. Just chilling. I just checked in. I'm gonna go hang out in the room, maybe get a little nap in so I can go a little bit longer. It was a nice session at the no limit. I never ended up playing limit. I've been on the list for 4 hours, still on the list, still only 6 players. But I played some 1-3 blind no limit cash game. Started off a little rough. I was down about 150, and I was initially bought in for 300. So I added another 100, so I'm in for 4 total. And then I went on the set run. I ended up flopping 5 sets. Every time I had a pair, I just flopped a set. It was amazing. But the last, well, actually, the first 4. It was nice. I had a pocket 10s, flopped a set. I had pocket aces, I flopped a set. I had a pocket 6s. I raised to 10 bucks. Guy re-raised to 40. Another guy cold called, so I called. And I only called because both guys had pretty big stacks. If they would have been kind of short stacked, it's not really worth chasing the set with the 6s there. So I figure someone's got a pretty big hand there with that raise. Flop comes 10-6 deuce. Amazing flop. Guy leads out for 60, and he's got about 250 behind. Second guy folds. So I got pocket 6s, flops 10-6 deuce with 2 clubs. Kind of scary board. There could be some draws. I'm just hoping he's got the overpair, because he did re-raise me to 40 pre-flop. So he's either got probably ace king or a big pair, and with the 10 being the highest card, he's got an overpair. So I decided to do the over shove all in for my whole stack, and I had him covered. He would have had to call about 200 or 250. He ended up folding, so he probably had ace king. Let me try not to get hit by this car. I think it was the right play. Just the way he played it, it really seemed like he had an overpair and that he wouldn't fold to me because the pot was so big. So that was nice. And then my last set, I flopped a set of 5s, I think. No, set of 3s. And a guy ended up having a straight flush draw on the flop, and he rivered the straight. There was 4 to a straight by the river. But his river bet was only $20 more, and there was like 200 out there, so I had to call him. So he got me. So I ended up winning 254, which is very reasonable. Nice start. So I'm gonna go rest up, just chill, you know, get away from some people for a while. And I'm going to have some dinner, and I'm gonna keep running it up tonight, baby. Going deep into the night, hopefully. See how long my stamina lasts. Haven't done many of these trips lately, but it sure is fun. It sure is fun to just flop a set every time you have a pair too. So, checking in a bit. Later.
So here is one hand breakdown from the cash game. I initially bought in for 300. It's a $1 and $3 blind, no limit cash game. I tried to see some flops, make some hands, gambled it up a little. I went down maybe 150, so I rebought for another 100. So my total investment's $400. And to start this hand, I had about 315 in my stacks. I'm about $85 down. So pre-flop, this one lady raised to $10. There was a call to my right. I called with 9 of spades, 9 of clubs, and then there was one more call, so 4 players saw the flop. The flop was a dream flop for me, 10 of hearts, 9 of diamonds, 3 of hearts. The lady who raised pre-flop let out for $20. There was a fold to my right. I re-raised to 55. There's a 2 to a straight out there, 2 to a flush out there. I'm not taking any chances. I don't like giving free cards. I figured if she's got a big pair, let's get it in right now. I have the set, and she's a huge underdog. So I raised it up to 55. She called pretty quickly. The turn was the 10 of spades, giving me a full house. And I'm loving life right now. She checks. So here I have to decide, do I want to keep firing, or do I want to slow play it and really set the trap? She had about $120 behind, so the pot's building up pretty big at this point. Really, the only card I really hate here is a 10 on the river, and there's only 2 10s left in the deck, because I would put 3 10s out there and it would counterfeit my full house. And sure, an ace, a king, a queen, or a jack could come out and she could have a pair and make a bigger full house, but I like the move to check because it showed, like maybe I was on a draw on the flop and then I showed weakness on the turn by checking. So I did decide to check. The river was a 7 of clubs. She leads out for 80 with only $40 behind. I tank for a while. Finally decided to move all in, which was an easy move for me with the full house. She instantly folded, so the pot was huge, and she decided not to follow through. My only guess is that she had ace king, because there was so much money out there and she folded for 40 more, and she knows I'm not bluffing at that point. So I won a huge pot. I ended the hand with 470, and that just sent me on my way to get a nice little win in the cash game.
Here we are. We're at Graton Casino in Roanoke Park. What do you think about this experience?
I think that I'm going to irritate everybody at the card table.
She wants to play poker. She's never played in her life.
No. But I just got a tutorial over 2 fish tacos.
That's true. The fish tacos were great, and now we're going to win all the money and embarrass ourselves and have a lot of fun. Yeah. That's why we're here.
We're going to find seats right next to each other.
So, yeah, and then she wants me to bump her leg under the table, but that's kind of frowned upon, so...
Well...
At least if they boot you out, you only live like 10 minutes away.
We'll be alright.
So, let's go find the poker tables. Alright, later. So we didn't make it to the poker table, but we made it to the blackjack table. And I hadn't played blackjack in probably 10 years.
Well, and this person managed to hit the $844.
It was 810. I had there's a blackjack bonus, and I hit it, $810. I'm not exactly sure what I hit, but I hit it.
McLaughlin luck.
So I got some color. The McLaughlin luck lives true. Chris got to see it firsthand. So we had a good old time. and it's late and we're tired. It's time to get an Uber. Thanks for joining us on the poker/blackjack adventures of today. Later!